In 1929, an old map was discovered in a dusty corner of the Topkapi Palace in Istanbul, Turkey. It was drawn on gazelle skin, delicate, faded, but what it revealed shocked the world. This wasn't just any map. It was the Piri Reis Map, and it seemed to show something that shouldn't have been known at the time. Antarctica, but not just any Antarctica. It showed Antarctica without ice. Remember, this map was created in 1513. That's over 300 years before Antarctica was officially discovered, and thousands of years before modern satellites could scan beneath the ice. How could an Ottoman admiral from the 16th century have drawn this? Who was Piri Reis? Piri Reis was a skilled navigator and cartographer in the Ottoman Empire. He was also a pirate, and later an admiral. He claimed that his map was based on dozens of older maps. Some came from ancient Greek, Roman, and even older civilizations. He specifically mentioned that some of his sources dated back to the time of Alexander the Great, but that's just the beginning. Let's look closely at what the map actually shows. The Piri Reis Map accurately depicts the western coasts of Europe and North Africa. It shows Brazil in astonishing detail. It even marks the Amazon River correctly. But at the bottom of the map, where the paper seems to cut off, there's a strange landmass, curving along the bottom edge, jagged, mountainous, ice-free. Modern analysts and geologists looked at it, and they noticed something incredible. It closely resembles the subglacial terrain of Queen Maud Land in East Antarctica. This part of Antarctica lies under thousands of feet of ice today, but it wasn't always like that. According to geological data, East Antarctica may have been ice-free over 6,000 years ago. So here's the mystery. If that's true, was the Piri Reis Map based on ancient maps made by civilizations that existed over 6,000 years ago? And if so, who made them? Mainstream historians remain skeptical. They argue that the shape at the bottom of the map might be a misinterpreted South America or artistic guesswork. But others believe something far more extraordinary, that an ancient, possibly forgotten civilization with advanced knowledge of geography once existed. A civilization that mapped parts of the world long before history says they should have. This brings us to an even more controversial idea. What if Antarctica was once home to human civilization? Satellite scans in recent years have revealed strange geometric structures under the ice, patterns that don't seem natural. And multiple expeditions, both scientific and military, have traveled to Antarctica, only to return in silence. In 1947, Rear Admiral Richard Byrd led Operation Highjump, a massive U.S. military mission to Antarctica involving over 4,000 men. The official goal? Scientific research. But Byrd later claimed to have seen things that shocked him. He spoke of a vast land beyond the South Pole, larger than the United States. A land no one talks about. Many say this land is hidden from public view. That satellite imagery of Antarctica is heavily edited. That access is restricted. That world governments signed the Antarctic Treaty in 1959 to keep the continent off limits to the public. Why? What are they hiding? Some believe there are ancient structures buried beneath the ice. Others claim there's evidence of a past civilization, possibly Atlantis. Some even believe that Antarctica holds secrets about Earth's true history, and maybe even extraterrestrial contact. And remember this, all began with a map. A 500-year-old map that should not exist. A map that shows an ice-free Antarctica at a time when no one even knew Antarctica was there. Even the U.S. Air Force studied the Piri Reis Map in the 1960s, and their conclusion? That the southern landmass it depicted was indeed Antarctica before it was covered in ice. So who were the map makers? How did they know what the Earth looked like thousands of years ago? And what happened to them? Were they survivors of an ancient global cataclysm? Were they erased from history? Or are their secrets buried deep beneath the ice? The Piri Reis Map remains one of the most fascinating mysteries in history. It challenges what we think we know. It questions the limits of ancient knowledge. And it opens the door to the idea that Earth's true history may still be hidden. Somewhere frozen, somewhere forbidden, waiting to be rediscovered. Stay curious, because sometimes a single map can change everything.